All right, family. We black again. Black power. Black power is the true power with General Sarasun said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited, delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarasun SETI YouTube page, General SETI YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube, giving you nothing but black power, black divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. I want you to become a member. Link for the memberships right down in the video description. All you have to do is just click it. You'll get a link. Click that link. You'll get an introduction video rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasun SETI General SETI YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website up on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculums, powerhouse program, certificate courses. First one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption of Definitive Black Manhood, designed by the General, strictly for the brothers. Is an amazing course. You can go over and have a preview of the course. Also included 25 the Brotherhood of Heru Round Table live stream where the brothers meet once a week discussing very important, very vital, and powerful information pertinent to their growth and development. Get over there, preview the curriculum, and become a brother, become a member today. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasun SETI, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. I know you're going to like and love. Check out the catalog, get a discount, shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University, over 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the General. We got that gas, global African supremacy, black power education, blueprint for black power, economics. We got that over there for you. The making of the white man, the black woman is God. We got the Olmec Voyages of the Nile, Kemetic mystery system. We got all the classes too raw for YouTube and so many more. God deception. Yeah, Islam exposed. We got all the old and ancient subjects that we discuss. And believe me, there's not another website on the planet that could compare or compete. Become a member today. And everybody knows that he got the pop in his page on Patreon. The link is right there in the chat. 500 exclusive live streams waiting on you when you get there. Click that link and go and become a patron today. All the family that donated to the General, thank you. Those that would like to donate, the link is right there in the chat. I appreciate you very much. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King SETI, General SETI, Sarasun SETI. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up, like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Nah, I just, I wasn't gonna speak on the nigga. I was gonna let it, until he let the devil, Vlad, lead him down, and I mean, let him on down the cliff. The road that leads to the cliff. You understand what I'm saying? He put the carrot out there, and the carrot was to talk about Godfrey, and he know damn well he should not have done that. I mean, nigga, you didn't already fail because you were so adamant about you wasn't gonna take your ass back on Vlad TV. You said that it was no chance, and you took your ass up there. And here it is. You need to take that 7 off, nigga. Cause word is not bond. They need to have whatever they call that, where they have a meeting and shit, man, or whatever they call it, and they need to oust your ass. You understand? They need to rebuke you, nigga, and oust you from the 5 percenters. You need to be ousted. You see, because there's no way that your word. I'm looking at the nigga, and it's like, nigga, you soulless at this point. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got nothing to stand on. And so, I mean, you letting a vampire like DJ Vlad, who everybody know is nothing but a culture vulture, and then he's an instigator, and he just instigated. I sat up here and I listened to this motherfucker. He talked this shit about Godfrey like he ran into Godfrey, and he mentioned that he had his security guard with him, and he said he acting like he needed to talk with Godfrey. He was almost insinuating like, yeah, like he had ran up on him almost. You know what I'm saying? And that if he wanted to, he almost, what you want to do. That's basically the vibe that I got from it. That, yeah, all that shit you was talking, Godfrey, you won't talk it right now. That's basically what he was saying. And so I'm just listening to Vlad being the devil. You know what I'm saying? Being the devil. I mean, nigga, what is you talking about, dog? It's like, I'm not in the Nation of Islam. I'm not a 5% of none of that, but I grew up, you understand, in knowing it. I'm very aware of what it is. You understand what I'm saying? I know what the fuck it is and what it ain't. You know what I'm saying? And so, I mean, they say the white man is the devil. Okay. So when did that stop being true? You see what I'm saying? And his nature is a deceiver. You see what I'm saying? To bring discourse and shit, discord and shit between the family and shit. So when he sat up there and you already know when he brought up Godfrey, he was he trying to put your ass on. And that just show you how he think about Lord Jamar. Cause a real nigga wouldn't have went there. And if it'd be one thing if you went to flip the tables on the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? If you went to flip the tables on him, that'd be something different. Where motherfuckers say, oh, but even then, nigga, for what? You know what I'm saying? You'd have been adamant about even that couldn't have, couldn't explain away that you being so adamant that you was not going on this man's platform because of what he said about Louis Farrakhan, which, like I said, I'm not no fan of Farrakhan. You see what I'm saying? But I know he was discussing some things about the Jews that very well might be true. You see what I'm saying? That might be true. And so I don't, if it's true, it's true. You see? And so here it is, DJ Vlad being, and Khaled, they cut into them and shit because of their nature. They known to attack black people, conscious blacks and shit. They known because of of course, conscious black seed, the biblical, Hebrews and so on being black, and they look at that as an attack on them. And we know what they've been doing. We know that they had their hand in the slave trade. We know that they've been just as much a part of our oppression as any other Neanderthal. You see, so that's their legacy. So I don't understand what this nigga, Lord Jamar, supposed to be so knowledgeable. You do not go back on this man's platform. You do not go back on this devil's platform. You understand? So for no reason in the world. And you at odds with fucking Godfrey. And like I said, Godfrey did some whole shit too, but maybe he understood he did some whole shit, and maybe he felt that he gonna make the correction, which he should not have brought the Professor Dave back on there to stick the knife in Lord Jamar back any further than what he had already did. So I mean, but I guess you figure it is on, then it's on. You see what I'm saying? If it's on, it's on. And so I figured, I guess you figured it was on. So you don't bring the Neanderthal back though. You see what I'm saying? Just stand on all 10, which people seen that you had. And you so bringing him back, that was some sucker shit. Both of y'all on some sucker shit, being real. People talking about Godfrey stood on all 10. No, that was sucker shit. bringing the white boy after he didn't already, you know what I'm saying? He didn't ragdoll him. That's enough. You don't give him an opportunity to come back and throw, more salt in the wound. You understand what I'm saying? That was whole shit. But but what this, and so I maybe, Lord Jamar felt like, well, shit, and I'm not giving him no excuse, because both of them is both, they both, is doing some whole shit at this point. Both of them, people saying again, both of them, but this nigga then jumped all the way off the cliff. you know, he didn't jumped all the way off the motherfucking cliff. And by, going on a platform, he know this man is got no, because the way he talked about Godfrey, he didn't talk about Lord Jamar. He feel that really he's showing you how he feel about you. You understand what I'm saying? He said when he talked about he ran into Godfrey, he said, I have my bodyguard with me. You know what I'm saying? So what, motherfucker? Nobody give a fuck because you got your bodyguard with you. Fuck you and your bodyguard. You understand what I'm saying? Shit. You know what I'm saying? They can, shit, they got enough gurneys for a motherfucker. Shit, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna run out of gurneys. They got them, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean shit. So that was like a flex. That like he saw Godfrey and that, he had, and all, he was saying that Godfrey was talking about his family. So fucking what? What you want to do about, and so here it is, you letting this motherfucker talk shit about the people, our people and shit in a way. And even if you got something going on, see, that's where y'all go wrong, giving these beasts a platform in your house and to bring discourse and shit between the family. If you got a beef with your brother and you can't deal with it right now, man, go somewhere and sit your ass down. Don't instigate and bring these Neanderthals, because they, you know what I'm saying? They looking at y'all niggas like y'all, just, little peon niggas. You know what I'm saying? Let me instigate shit. Let me start shit. Like, bitch, nigga, bitch, Neanderthal, don't even ask me no shit about Godfrey. You know what I'm saying? But the fact is, you didn't left the wound open. You didn't close the wound. You see what I'm saying? If you could sit down with this beast, you could sit down with your brother. It wasn't that bad and shit. Yeah, okay, you felt, and just put your feelings out in on the table and close the womb and get it over with. Move past it. You see? But so if you can sit down with Vlad, you can sit down with Godfrey. You know what I'm saying? Because this motherfucker Vlad, he's supposed to, he done said some shit about he's supposed to be the leader of the Nation of Islam. You see, you a 5%, that ain't your leader, but that's where y'all affiliated one way or another. You see what I'm saying? So shit, if he talk about the head, you already know what he think about anybody connected, affiliated. That's what he think about your ass. He thinks little to nothing about you. You see? And so, and the fact that when you even look at Lord Jamar on the fucking platform, nigga, you look soulless, nigga. You look soulless. Your eyes is squinched like one of them old sneaky niggas. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, what then went wrong with this nigga, man? You need to, and believe it or not, dog. Believe it or not, you done fucked up right now. You done fucked up, nigga. You done fucked up. But I tell you what, even at this point, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Even at this point, nigga, you should turn the fuck around, dog. You should turn the fuck around. Even though motherfuckers is out here throwing, and they should be throwing stones at your ass. You know what I'm saying? But you still got an opportunity, but you ain't listening. You still got motherfucking, because I mean, you got a whole lot of life to live. You know what I'm saying? You got to turn around and do the right thing, saying, man, fuck that. You should say, fuck that, man. I don't want, I'm gonna holler at Godfrey. You understand what I'm saying? This shit is petty. You know what I'm saying? And fuck that. You know what you talking about too. Don't even bring him up to me, because I've been, and I'm gonna deal with it. And that right there can, at least get you some credibility. You know what I'm saying? But to go on here and then you saying he ain't no solid guy, nigga, and you on this man platform after saying you wasn't gonna go on the platform, man. What the fuck? What the fuck, man? You didn't fail hard, nigga. I done seen some hard falls, but nigga, you didn't bust your shit wide open. You didn't bust your shit wide up. You up here looking soulless and shit. I don't know what you going through right now at this time, and you could be going through some shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's time to you go deep. It's time to go deep, nigga. Don't keep fumbling the ball, nigga. Keep going on these platforms that you know damn well it ain't doing nothing for your credibility. And word is bond, nigga. That if we ain't in these, we don't give a fuck. Word is bond, nigga. Stand on the principles, man. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be the teacher. You know what I'm saying? This is what that's what they say. The 5% is teachers. Now, that ain't, I'm giving motherfuckers, what they believe in. What they say they believe in, you supposed to be the teacher. You see what I'm saying? You supposed to be laying out the mathematics for the younger generation to see this shit and to emulate. You supposed to be a guiding star, a guiding light for the. So I mean, this what you showing. This is what you need to be checked, nigga. I mean, I'm quite sure they need to have a council meeting. No, I know they ain't got supposedly ain't got no head or nothing, but you ain't got to have no head. I mean, you got to have some rules of where people, if you're out of pocket and shit, where you come and you have to put motherfuckers in line or dismiss them or something. You can't be wide open to do whatever the fuck you want to and embarrass everybody and do something totally different than what the teachings say you should be doing. And I know good and goddamn well that this is not it, and to have this Neanderthal, man, and I just hear him, and he ain't, man, Vlad is nothing but the beast. He's a beast. He's a hairy-backed Neanderthal, caveman beast. That's what he is. Ain't no ifs, ands, or but about it. And the fact that he thought, he felt comfortable being able to come in front of Lord Jamar and even ask them questions and say some shit like that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, to say some shit like that. It ain't it ain't about no, because he ain't getting no bag. He ain't gonna get no, his bag gonna dwindle. Can't be all about the bag, cause your bag gonna dwindle, nigga. If you would have just manned up, man, and just stepped, man, you would have grew. You don't know. See, motherfucker, that ego and shit be blinding the motherfucker to the reality. If he would have just went on ahead and took the L and say, okay, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't at my best. I wasn't at my best when I debated the Neanderthal, and I'm gonna take the L. It wasn't Godfrey's fault, and you know what? I apologize to you, brother. All the shit that you shouldn't have been talking about the man like that. You went to the extreme, and I don't know what made you think that. And if you felt that, you should explain that shit to the public so people could, because I mean, I'm looking dead at it. Nigga, I'm looking dead at it. Ain't nothing, nigga. When I debate, motherfucker, it's on me. It's on me. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no motherfucker. I can respond to anything a motherfucker say. If you had the win, you win with the information. Ain't what another motherfucker gonna do? When he say some shit, you throw a dagger in his ass. Toot. I got the answer to that. Toot. Ain't no blaming no motherfucker for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no blaming no another motherfucker about no debate, man. You understand what I'm saying? You shouldn't have had no motherfucker, and that's just your mind, nigga. You getting ready to debate, nigga. You need freedom of the mind. You up there blowing trees and shit and all of that shit. That's leisure shit, man. That ain't when you on the battlefield, nigga. Yeah. Yeah, that ain't when you on the battlefield. When you're on the battlefield, you leave that shit till you come off the battlefield, nigga, and you at your leisure. You see what I'm saying? So I knew then. I'm like, man, I mean, come on, dog. So that was on you. That was where you want to say a motherfucker put something, you shouldn't have been doing none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have been doing none of that shit, no way. Period. You don't get no motherfucker no opportunity like that. You see, but yeah, the fact that he went on there and he said that, and Vlad was talking shit and this, that, and the third, and yeah, man, listen here. Turn around, turn around, turn around. And at this point, nigga, you still can turn around. You still can turn around. But if you go any deeper, dog, it's a wrap on you. You see what I'm saying? That's right. Sober mind on battlefield. That's right. Indeed. You got opportunity to turn this shit around, even though you doing some fuck shit right now. But people can see you ain't in your right mind, nigga. And so you know what I'm saying? Come, whatever is, ailing you and shit, and your spirit is in, dismay, or your mental state is in dismay. You understand? Tap out for a minute, talk to the public, and come back strong. But most definitely, ain't nobody gonna be on your side. We know who the devil is, dog. Take that shit. I ain't gonna say it like take it off, man. If you ain't gonna rap, you ain't gonna rap. You know what I'm saying? We know who the devil is, dog. And we know who the devil is. Don't come on this motherfucker and play stupid. You don't go to the devil and give him, the ability to speak, to the people. And, that ain't got nothing to do with to be between you and your brother. You can handle that, but don't give the beast, and that go for both of y'all, an opportunity to come in and use both of y'all against your people. That just is some dumb shit, man. That's just some dumb shit. So, yeah, if you hear me out there, dog, turn around. Cause this is about it for you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Turn around while you got a goddamn chance. Say, Godfrey look like he might will. Shit, he don't look like no hope, motherfucker. He look like he'll throw some. You understand? I'm quite sure he'll defend himself. But anyway, family, I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Hit that Patreon up there. You understand what I'm saying? KingSeti.com, and hit some of them links. Support the general. Make sure you subscribe. I'll be black tomorrow. Man, y'all stay safe out here and stay out the way, and get that blueprint for Black Power. Have that motherfucker on the table, and keep it on the table and shit, and study it every goddamn day, because you're going to need that motherfucker now more than ever. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black Power.